Want to say hi? How do we start off our intro? Hey everyone, welcome back to our canal. How do you say channel in Punjabi?
Channel. Welcome back, this is Jeevan.
Welcome back. You look like an airplane. Hey everybody, it's Natalie.
And it's Jeevan.
Welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to be doing a Q&A. We received some questions on Instagram and no Snapchat, right?
No Snapchat.
No one wanted to ask us any questions, so...
We're too boring.
Before we get into this video, I just wanted to say thank you to everybody who watched our previous video of Jeevan's perspective of what it was like hiding for 5 years. Or, according to him, it wasn't 5 years. It was almost, right?
It was 4 years.
4 years. Please excuse me. Thank you guys for checking that out. Thank you for liking it. If you commented, thank you. If you subscribed after that video, thank you so much.
Thank you all. That's about it.
Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and get straight into the video.
Alright, so the first question was sent to us by Kayla Vibes.
Shout out to you.
Shout out. She said, how did y'all meet and what was it like after announcing your relationship after hiding for 5 years?
So for the first question of how we met, we kind of touched on it a little bit in our first YouTube video, but do you want to explain how we met?
So I was a senior and Natalie was a sophomore in high school. We had psychology together. We've had class together pretty much half the year until I added her on Facebook, and then that's really where our relationship kind of kicked off.
So basically we met by him Facebook stalking me, right?
Yep.
Kayla Vibes also asked, what was it like announcing a relationship after hiding it for 5 years? Well, first of all, we didn't announce it. We kind of got caught. Jeevan's parents found like an old email.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think it was like a school email or something. It wasn't even like anything that really showed that we were in a relationship, but they confronted him and said, are you still talking to her? Are you guys friends? And then I think he just upright said, no, she's my girlfriend.
Felt good.
Yeah, it felt awesome. So that day I was at a Taylor Swift concert for my 21st birthday.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a little bit before I had turned 21. My Nina had took me to see Taylor Swift and he called me and he sounded really like worried but happy, but it was just like a weird array of emotions. And eventually, after asking, he told me that his parents had officially found out. We felt scared because we didn't know what was going to happen next. But we knew that them disowning him was a potential thing that could happen, but thank God it didn't. So we didn't announce it, they just found out, and then we just went with it. And he stood up for me and fought for us against his parents and told them that he wouldn't choose and all of that stuff that he said in the last video. So Cassie Bieber, shout out to you Cass, said, since you were a sophomore and he was a senior at the beginning of your guys' relationship, was there any people at school who didn't support it? Like, was anybody hating or were your friends supportive? And then she has one more question. I don't think so, right?
Well, there was this one... Natalie's best friend at the time really wasn't
She wasn't really on board, yeah. She just kind of didn't agree with me being hidden, and it kind of caused a big toll on our relationship. Took a toll on our relationship. And so that was pretty much the only person at school. Everyone else was super supportive. They were like, oh my god, you know, when are you guys getting married? And like, I can't wait to see what your babies look like. I guess since we're interracial and people don't see it very often, they were kind of interested and very supportive of it. So we were pretty lucky at school. Cassie Bieber had one more question. You want to read it?
Yeah, so she said, is there any chance that in the future you will meet his parents?
Maybe.
I said, hopefully.
Yeah, we really do hope so. I mean, as of now, it doesn't look like it's going to happen anytime soon, but we really do hope that in the future that is a possibility of meeting his parents and his whole family, not just his mom and dad, but everyone, cousins, aunts, uncles, grandpa, grandma, everybody. Tatiana, so I'm just going to say Tatiana. I think it's Tat, Xanaxo. Mm-hmm. Shout out to you, Tati. She said, how was it coaching high school soccer team for the first time? Jeevan and I coached together. I was the head coach for the JV soccer team at San Jose High School. and he was my assistant coach. It was honestly one of the best experiences of my life. I had so much fun working with the girls and getting to know each and every one of them. They all made an impact in my life, and they made my day. Like, it's so much fun working with teenage girls. They're freaking crazy. They're loud, but they really do like make your day brighter and happier.
Yep.
What about you?
It was fun. Yeah, can't wait to come back for next season.
Yeah, I hope that we do. Anything else about coaching?
Nope, that's it.
No? He liked to make him run.
I like to make them run.
He was the conditioning coach.
So, Lissa XO, shout out to you. She asks, how did you both become so sexy? I guess the answer is the minute we met you guys. You and Zach.
And Zach, yeah. No, but thank you. Okay, so SJ Carla, shout out to you, Carla, said, do you guys plan on getting married even if his parents don't approve? So my answer is yes. And his answer is yes, I think. But whenever he wants to put a ring on this finger.
Yeah.
Baby, where's the ring?
Next question. So, Elijah Muniz, do you guys ever exchange nudes?
Well.
Wow. Fuck yeah! No, I'm just kidding.
No, kids, do not exchange nudes. Next question is from Madeline. I never know how to say her last name, but I think it's Arujo. And she asked, why did you start playing soccer? And what was your experience in playing soccer? So I started playing soccer when I was 3 years old because I was forced into it by my dad. He was my coach all the way up until I turned like 5 or 6. From there, I just kept playing all the way up until college. There was a point where I was like, I don't really want to do this anymore in high school, or kind of doubted if I really wanted to. But I'm really glad that I did. My experience was great. I met a lot of wonderful women playing soccer in high school, on my club team, at Dianza. I made a lot of lifelong friends, and so to anybody who plays soccer, or any sport for that matter, I would say to stick with it, even if you don't necessarily love the sport. The family that you meet from that sport or that activity, whatever it is that you do, they really do stick with you throughout the rest of your life.
Bella Spam, have you ever considered being a part of their religion? And if you did, would his parents accept you more? And when will you guys be married?
Thanks, Bella. At the beginning of our relationship, after finding out that his parents did not accept me, I did consider changing religions and culture, like I said in my perspective video. But now, no. Just because I want to stick to who I am, and I in no way, shape, or form disrespect the Sikh religion. I know in no way, shape, or form disrespect any religion. Everyone's beliefs is whatever they believe and whatever makes them happy. So I personally wouldn't convert, but I do support Jeevan in whatever he believes. If that would make them accept me more, I would have to say no. Not unless I was a Punjabi woman, right?
Yeah, I mean, hopefully by a point of time, I mean, maybe a couple of years down the road, they will accept you, but
yeah.
I mean, at this point, I don't think it's gonna happen, so it's fine.
We'll just keep pushing forward.
Yep.
Then the most important question that Bella asked, when will you guys be getting married?
To be announced.
TBA, but you guys will all be invited to our Mexican and Indian wedding. We want both cultures in our wedding, we know that for sure. And lots of Mexican and Indian food. So the last question is from Lolo Muffins, shout out to you. She wants to know, how much of each other's cultures have you adopted? Or do you think you will adopt each other's cultures in the future? So we'll start from that one. I think we've both adopted a lot of each other's cultures.
Yeah.
Jeevan has learned a lot of Spanish. He knows about...
A little bit of Spanish.
I would say a lot. And I've learned about the Punjabi culture, about Sikhism, about different aspects of, like when Jeevan got his hair for almost 2 to 3 years, I understood why he wore his turban, why he kept his beard long, what the significance of all of that was. So I think I got a greater understanding. We were able to go to a high school friend's sister's wedding for the first time, and that was my first Indian wedding, so that was amazing.
Shout out
Thank you.
to Deep.
Yeah, thank you, Deep, for inviting us. And I got to see his culture really come into play, like for marriage, and they were so inviting and so loving, and it was just such an awesome experience to see how colorful the wedding was. The bride looked beautiful, the groom looked handsome, everybody was just really enjoying themselves, listening to the music. My favorite is the Indian food and the dancing. So yeah, I think I've definitely adopted a lot of the culture.
Yeah, been to many parties.
Yeah.
Family parties. Mexican music is usually just everywhere, and I like it.
Always
it's
playing
different.
banda. Yeah, he's learned how to dance to Mexican music. I'm still struggling with Bhangra, but he does pretty good at dancing to Mexican music.
Try to.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's fun. Love the people. Love how everyone's kind of like family oriented. So try to be that as best as possible, because at the end, family is everything.
Question from Lolo Muffins was, is learning another language or practicing another religion something that is important to you too in terms of being a part of each other's families? Like I said, Jeevan kind of knows a lot of Spanish here and there. He'll say little things to me in Spanish. And I have definitely tried to learn Punjabi. It is a really hard language to pick up in your 20s. But I have tried to learn like the basics. I want food, I want water, and I want sleep. Those are the 3 things that I know for sure. And I love you. So each day he kind of tries to teach me different phrases and how to say different things. As far as the language goes, as far as learning Punjabi, I think it is kind of important for when I meet his family. I do want to be able to show them that I have picked up on the language that they Jeevan's family all speaks English for the most part, right? Pretty much everyone, even your grandparents.
Yeah, they speak English.
They all speak English pretty well, so I would be able to speak with them in English, but I would want to learn Punjabi just to kind of impress them. What about you? For Spanish?
Yeah, it makes a lot of difference when you integrate 2 cultures together. Language is the main part, like what are the kids gonna have to learn? English is obviously one, but is it going to be Spanish or is it going to be Punjabi? And in schools they already teach Spanish, so the hard part's going to be to actually teach Punjabi, which is going to be a hard thing because I don't know how to read and write, but I can speak it fluently.
Pretty fluently, yeah.
And Punjabi I want the kids to know, and so you can always be talking shit.
Yeah, that's a major one. So we both want to learn each other's languages so that, sometimes like we're walking in the street and I want to be like, babe, look at that person's like, I don't know, shirt or shoes, or sometimes we trash talk. I'm not proud of it, but.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, like I'll be like, oh my god, look at that. And obviously, a lot of people speak English, so I can't say it in English or they'll hear, so I want to speak to him in either Spanish or Punjabi. So I definitely want us to learn so that we can communicate in situations like that. And more importantly, like he said, when we eventually decide to have children, we do want them to learn both languages. And then as far as their religion goes, I'm okay with whatever they choose. If they want to follow Sikhism, then I am completely happy with that. If they want to be Catholic, Christian, whatever, I don't really follow a specific religion. I'm more faithful, I guess you can say, more spiritual. And so I'm happy with whatever.
Yeah.
Language-wise, I would say that we would want them to learn both.
Yeah. Well, those are all the questions that we have on our Instagram. Thank you for all the people that asked the question. Hopefully we answered them to the best of our knowledge. And thank you guys so much again. We really do appreciate you leaving a comment or a question.
If you have any further questions for us, please feel free to comment on our Instagram, send us a message, comment on our YouTube channel down below. Also, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you want to see more videos of us in the future. We do plan on doing some challenges.
Yep.
Jeevan's really competitive, so we're going to put that to the test. And some different tags and all of that stuff. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and we will see you in the next video.
Yep. All right. Bye.